third one is a semi-variable cost or semi-fixed cost. Sometimes we call it semi-fixed or sometimes we call it semi-variable. Right. And the last one is a step cost. Alright. So we talk about the fixed cost. Fixed cost means cost remain unchanged at different level of production. It means level of activities, level of production increase or decrease, but cost remain unchanged. Alright, so the graph of fixed cost looks like this. The types of fixed, variable, semi-variable, I also explain you in our second lecture, alright, second topic, when we talk about the material, accounting for material. At that time I also explained about the fixed and variable cost. Right? So that is your fixed cost. So that is your quantity, x-axis, and y-axis is your cost. All right. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So you can see that it means if you produce product here, that quantity, your cost is this level. All right. You produce second quantity increase, cost remain same. Let's say it's $10. So let's say 2, 4, 6, 10, whatever. So let's say it's $10. Now again, quantity increase, all right, cost remains same. So the idea is that no matter level of production increase or decrease, all right, cost remain unchanged. All right, that is called the fixed cost. All right. So what are the examples of the fixed cost? So the best example of the fixed cost is a cost of supervision. No matter production increase, decrease, there is a cost of the supervision will be the same, because one worker is producing product, we are producing one product, we need a supervisor. All right. We're producing 5, 10 products, we still need supervisor. So that's why the cost of supervision is a fixed cost. Another examples could be a depreciation. You produce product, run machine, you pay for depreciation. All right. You produce less, machine run less, still you are paying the same depreciation. You are not producing product, machine is not running, still you have to pay for depreciation because it's a value of assets goes down over the period of time. Merely assets means the assets which is merely machine in nature. Alright. So that is the fixed cost. Right. Next one is a variable cost. Alright. So variable cost means when cost behave as per the level of production. All right, means quantity increase, cost increase, quantity decrease, cost decrease. Right, high production, high cost, low production, low cost, and no production, no cost. All right, so that is the variable cost. So what is a graph of variable cost? So graph of variable cost looks like this. All right. That is your variable cost. So here is your quantity, same, and here is a cost. Right. So you can see that you produce, let's say 1, 2, 3. So you produce one product, that is your cost. You produce 2 product, that is your cost. 3 product, that is your cost. All right. So the idea is that your quantity increase, your cost increase. Quantity decrease, your cost decrease. You do not produce any product at this point, right? No production, no cost. Right? So that is the example of the variable cost. Sorry, that's the graph of the variable cost. Now, what is the example of variable cost? So variable cost example could be a direct material cost. You consume more material, your material cost will be increased. You consume less material, material cost will be reduced. All right? And no production, no material, no cost of that material. Next example could be direct labor cost. All right? We need more workers, we pay for more workers. All right? We need less workers, we have less, we pay less. We don't produce anything, we will not hire any worker to produce product. All right? So direct labor, the people who are directly working on the machine to produce product. All right? So that is basically direct labor cost. All right? Other examples could be of fuel or electricity that we require to run the machine to produce product. All right? So we are paying for fuel, gas, or electricity to run the machines, and that is directly involved in production. It means we run machine, we pay for gas, fuel, or electricity, or if we do not produce product, we're not going to pay for all this cost to run the machine. Right? So that is the variable cost. So after variable cost, we have a semi-variable cost. So what is semi-variable cost? As you can see, that's semi-variable. Semi-variable means combination of fixed and variable. All right? It's a combination of both costs. Alright, so both costs occur when you are involved into such kinds of production or any kinds of quantity or any kinds of activities. Alright, so better I draw the graph to explain the semi-variable cost. Alright. So the graph of semi-variable cost looks like this. Alright, so this is the semi-variable cost. So what does it mean? It means from 0 point, let's say it's a 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From 0 to 15, right? From the level of 0 to 15, you produce 1 product, 2 product, 3 product, or 4 products. Your cost is remain unchanged. All right? So you can see that you produce that is your cost. 2, that is your cost. 3, that is your cost. 4, that is your cost. You produce 1, 2, 3, 4. Your cost remain unchanged. All right? So that is your fixed cost. All right? So you are bearing a fixed cost which is a $15. All right. Fixed cost which is $15. All right, at this point. All right. But if you cross that particular limit or the quantity limits, in that case your cost will turn into a variable cost. Means if you are producing any additional units, your cost will be increased. All right. So let's say if you cross that particular limit, so your cost will increase. So let's say here, so $30 is your fixed plus variable. So that is your semi-variable cost. All right. In this $30, 15 is your fixed and 15 is your variable. All right. So now you will be thinking that what is the example of the semi-variable cost? When does it occur? Right? So the best example of the semi-variable cost I can give you like is your mobile phones. All right, your mobile phone internet, 3G. Right? So let's say, for example, you take a plan for let's say $10. All right, per month plan. In this $10, let's say they give you I don't know 500 megabytes for 1 month, for example. All right. So in this 500 megabytes per month, if you use 100 megabytes, 200 megabytes, 300 megabytes, or 500 megabytes, your cost is $10, which is fixed. You use 0 to 500, all right? Your cost is fixed. But if you cross the limits, which is 500 within a month, so let's say now is the 25th day of the month, all right? So you have 5 days more to top up the new for your next month internet. So you have 5 days more left. But you already used all 500 megabytes, all right? So let's say you already use 500 megabytes. So in that case, if you are consuming more internet, if you're using more internet, your mobile phone balance will be reduced. The balance, your money will be minus from your mobile phone. Let's say mobile company charge, I don't know, let's say 10 cents or 50 cents, let's say, all right, 50 cents per usage or per megabytes, all right, per megabytes. So if you use, let's say, I don't know, let's say if you use 100 megabytes more, all right, so 100 megabytes more means you're gonna be like almost $5, all right. So in that case, your $10 plus $5 is total is $15. So $15 will be your mobile phone bill. So $15 is your semi-variable cost. It's a combination of $10 which is fixed and $5 which is variable. All right. So that is the ideas behind your semi-variable cost. All right. So next one is step cost.